J.K. Dobbins is back at practice for the Baltimore Ravens. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing Ravens content every single day. If you want to see that daily Ravens content, I just realized I was looking in the wrong camera. I apologize. Look at you guys now. If you want to see that daily Ravens content, make sure to subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well if you want to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video. In this video today, like I said in the opener, we're talking about J.K. Dobbins. It's probably not going to be too long of a video. I want to give my quick thoughts, but I know a lot of people are bringing up Keaton Mitchell as an influence, and I think it plays a small part, but overall, J.K. Dobbins has been sitting out, and there have been very few reports on the situation. Obviously, we've heard that contracts have been discussed. I don't necessarily think there's been an offer made on the table, but he was sitting out because he wants a contract extension. A lot of Ravens fans, including myself, are like, buddy, why don't you play a little bit more? And then ask for the contract extension. And, you know, we all love JK. I don't think anybody's a hater of JK. I think he's a dominant running back. He can absolutely be top 10. He can put up those great numbers and be a lead back in the NFL. So I'm not trying to discount him at all. He just has been injured and hasn't been on the field nearly as much as we would potentially hope. And I know that he would potentially hope. He doesn't want to get injured. That's not his goal. His goal is to play football, score touchdowns, and win football games. And unfortunately, Greg Roman kind of hindered that. He did not want him to be playing. So that obviously started the frustration. And then the Ravens weren't paying him. And now all of a sudden, we're looking at preseason. We're looking at the offseason. The Ravens don't draft a running back. They get an undrafted guy in Keaton Mitchell. I'm at Eastern Carolina, and he's probably looking at it like, meh. Like, we don't use Justice Hill at all in the run game. It's really just Gus. The Ravens are screwed. They got to pay me. And then you see the practice, and then you see the first preseason game. And you're like, okay. Gus looked good. Justice Hill actually looked pretty good. The Ravens also just signed Melvin Gordon, and he's a decent running back. He's a vet. He's been in the league, I want to say, 9 years. And then Keaton Mitchell comes in, and Keaton Mitchell looks very good. And you're like, okay, I got to get back out there. And so immediately it was like, okay, J.K. Dobbins looks like he's going to return to practice. Now, I think a lot of people are saying it's because he saw Gus and Justice Hill. I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think the case is that he was like, okay, I do want to play this season, and, you know, the Ravens weren't going to budge. And it's more beneficial for him to play and try and prove that he deserves a, you know, 12, 14, $15 million contract than for him to sit out. And I'm going to be honest, if he was offered a contract right now, I would probably assume it's in the maybe $6 million a year range. It would not be very much money. And so him playing could earn him so much more money at the position. And so I think he just kind of realized. And I think Jonathan Taylor, the same thing happened with him, where he's like, okay, I'm not getting the extension. The Colts are probably trying to tank without me anyways. If I play, at least I'll get the salary for this year. But, you know, I don't think they're going to extend me, and I don't think they're going to trade me. So Jonathan Taylor's expected back this week. But J.K. Dobbins, I think, is following similar suit. This typically happens with people that sit out. Right? They sit out, you know, they miss practices, and then all of a sudden, like, as the season gets closer, right? We have to remember, a lot of players, not everybody, love football. I think J.K. Dobbins loves football. And so when you're looking at that, and he's a competitor, he's ferocious, he's fierce, he's a trash talker, he's the exact type of person that you want at running back. Going a year without football, I mean, he already sat out a year due to an injury, but he sat out a year. He's missed so much football in the last couple of seasons where it's like, I think he just wants to play. Like, yeah, he wants that contract extension. He was trying to get it, you know, as soon as possible. But I think he's like, dude, I've barely played in 2 years. I want to get back out there. I think that's the biggest reason. I don't think it's Keaton Mitchell. I don't think it's Justice Hill. I don't think it's Gus. I think it's he wants to play football. And he wants to, you know, see what he can do in this Todd Monken offense. And he wants to get back at it. He is fully healthy now. And that's kind of the biggest thing that I'm looking at. I think I have a little bit different of a take on that than some other people. But let me know in the comment section down below. What are your guys' thoughts on J.K. Dobbins? I will say, I think he is going to be the lead back. I think he's going to carry the load, probably get 60% of the rushes, maybe even more, maybe closer to 70%. I just don't think he's going to be out there a ton on third down. I really do like Todd Monken and utilizing potentially a Justice Hill or Keaton Mitchell in the passing game a little bit more. But I think J.K. Dobbins is going to come back and be the true lead guy. But I think he just missed football. I think that's why he came back. I don't think it was Keaton Mitchell. Let me know in the comment section down below your guys' thoughts and opinions. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe for Daily Ravens content, and I'll see all of you again tomorrow. And for anybody playing Madden tonight, because it does drop if you have the deluxe version, let me know. I'm going to be playing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have a great rest of your day, guys.